Hello, everyone. Welcome to JB Rants. Almost got everything ready here. Oh, I love this thing. I got my nice Matrix 1 background going on. It's pretty sweet, I think. Start with Gateway Pundit. Go with your comments. I don't want to talk a lot tonight because no one knows what tomorrow is going to look like. And I'm not going to make predictions as to which one of these. I've been challenging myself lately. Not doing a very good job, but challenging myself. How long until I start a broadcast that I drop my first swear words and just get pissed off and start ranting? I'm doing pretty good so far, but also no one's here yet, so that's okay. We might have to cancel the show because folks might not show up because maybe they're watching the dog shit, which is totally fine. I'd rather folks watch that and become informed than watch me and just slowly formulate your opinion into something similar to mine. That's not what we do here. That's not what we do here. I make my cases, and those who choose to watch JB Rants come in, fully clean and absolved of any of my propaganda. And I am a propagandist. I totally am. I totally admit it. I'm not an objective news source at all. At all. That's why fucking Chris Matthews had to resign. Maybe it was the woman thing. Maybe it was this. I think there might be a little conspiracy behind the scenes that maybe he was like, you know what? This network is going so fucking insane. I can't, and I'm not getting sick. I don't have the Karachi coronavirus, as far as I know. Just typically when I leave work, I'm a little congested. All right, so I'll give it 5 minutes and see if anyone comes over, and if not, we'll go on later. And if not, we'll go on tomorrow. So there's no big deal at all. All right. Let's get my, oh, I did it the other way. No, it's over here. Good. All right, cool. I get everything all geared up. Everyone's watching other stuff. By the way, I'm not going to feel bad. I never wanted to be a big channel. I'm never going to be a big channel. That's not the point. Because when you become a big channel, all of a sudden people start saying, hey, your channel's pretty good. We're going to give you whatever, some endorsements from some fucking thing somewhere. But do us a solid and kind of curb your views a little bit. Maybe you shouldn't say so many curse words. That's where they always start. They always start with the curse words, for the kids. For the kids. And then they go to, well, we don't like your content. You seem to be a little extreme towards the right. A little extreme towards the right. The only way it's ironic. Not ironic. That's an overused terminology. The word ironic. But it's a little weird that like I propose an antidote to fake news on a tiny little YouTube channel, okay? On a tiny little YouTube channel. I don't make any money. I could be working a second job right now and making money. I don't do that. I do this show because I feel like I have a pulse of a certain segment of the population that understands that although people may not like the personality, okay, people may not fall in love with the person, although Melania Trump did, and she's like, what? She's not even a 10. She's an 11. And I think she's in her 50s. Look at Melania. A woman like that doesn't, I mean, unless they're at gunpoint or family relations like mafia type stuff, which I don't believe that's anywhere near anything, you know? And I can't go off on mafia tangents because then people are going to go, oh, you're anti-Italian. It's like my longest girlfriend I ever had was full-blood Italian. She loved me. I loved her, more importantly. She loved me. So when I say mafia, I mean like Democrats in dark rooms. And I still believe they probably meet with like, you know, over like a 6 or 8 person table or something with cigars, and they go, well, our Illuminati masters have told us that this person must not be present, and these two are certainly going to get in the way, so let's get rid of them. Next day, Pete Buttigieg and Amy Klobuchar drop out. Sorry, Pete Buttplug and Amy eats salad with a comb, Uchar, or whatever. I never even looked up that story. I just hear people making fun of her for it. Maybe I should try the screen share. But first, what I should do is read the chat. Sorry. Indiana Joan, hiya. Ben Cult 45, Yo B Yo Joan. John Charles. Ben Cult 45. Born Right. Cool. Yeah. Now, as you get older, you become... I'll save that for either another video. Well, no, I Yo, Joan, sure. Okay, cool. Everyone's just saying hello to each other. No, I'll just do it now quick because I can do it quickly in like less than a minute. When you're a child, okay? Wow, I just realized that I did a video about this when I first came on YouTube like over 2.5 years ago. When I first became politically active. I mean, I've always been kind of politically active because I have 2 brain cells to rub together, and I want to know who's fucking pulling the strings up there, aside from the only one who's pulling the strings up there. And if you don't know who's really in control, you don't want to be watching my show. God is in control. But as human beings, we have things such as Democrats or demon rats and rebludgergans or recraplicans like that fucking Tim guy, whatever the hell his name was. I'm sorry I've been swearing so much lately. It's just there's so much media coming in. So it's literally just like everywhere I go. I went to CVS to get some because... You see where I'm going here? I'm going into my basic daily even work life. We have a CVS. I don't know if you people, my friends, everyone in the chat I'm friendly with on the internet. So my friends, I don't know if you have a CVS around you, but I had to go to a fucking CVS to get some Vaseline because I needed some lubrication for... nothing dirty, but for an appliance I was working on. And I had to go get it like as an emergency kind of thing, right? By the way, this story didn't happen. This is everything I'm saying about the Vaseline that's already at the company. But let's just say I had to go for a Vaseline or a cup of coffee. Okay, let's just say it's one of those things. Everywhere you go, coffee shops, department stores, liquor stores, grocery stores. Everywhere you go, in some fucking corner, they have a television. And it's just Democrat. I was raised a Democrat. I was raised a left-winger. I was raised to believe that Republicans are bad, that personal responsibility leads to uber corruption. Let's take a step back and look at reality. Let's look at Hillary Clinton a left-wing politician, very, very entrenched in the establishment, who I agree with H.A. Goodman. If you don't know H.A. Goodman, check out H.A. Goodman and also H.A. Goodman's other channel. He has two channels, H.A. Goodman and H.A. Goodman's other channel. Watch them both, and you'll understand how folks of my age, I mean, he looks probably younger than me. I'm 35. I think he's probably like 32 or some shit like that. I've been watching H.A. Goodman since basically he started his channel because he shot right to the top. And I agree with 98% of what this guy says. I agree with literally 98% of what this guy says. In fact, I don't want to say I agree 100% with anyone. Let me, just to be fair to everyone, let me try to think what I disagree with H.A. Goodman on. Nope, I agree with H.A. Goodman 100% because he's been proven right. And I think this dude is younger than me. That what the Democrats are going to try to do, because they go, shit, we fucked up. By the way, not PG-13 language here. Bad language. I swear all the time. So if you don't like it, leave. If you have kids in the room, turn the volume down. Put earbuds in. Or as the elder generations call them, headphones. Put those in. I swear a lot frequently, and I don't plan my shows, so you never know when an F-bomb is going to come out. Because I'm just so sick of these fucking people. I'm just so... So here's what they did. They brought Hillary on some show. I think it was The View. I have so much stuff here that I haven't even gone over myself, but I had to go on because the primaries are happening. It's Super Tuesday, baby. Who is going to be the presidential candidate against President Donald J. Trump, who won the most historic election in American history? Or, because I'm going to get killed for that, let me rephrase 2 seconds after I said it. President Trump won the most upset victory in modern political history. How's that? Back in 2016. Monumental victory. And it was a mixing bowl of, from my understanding of it, it was a mixing bowl of the henceforth situations and folks going into that bowl. Number one, I don't know who I'm going to vote for, but I don't like Clinton. I just don't like her. That's a big mix in the pie crust, right? And then there were others, myself included, who go, we need to put this multi-millionaire, orange-skinned, outspoken, not racist, not misogynist, not a bad person, just a billionaire who goes, you know what? I'm 70 fucking 2 years old. I'm going to do the best I can for the country, hopefully give it 4 more years, and then I am gone and books will be written about me. That's President Trump. I think that is fantastic, especially because he has run companies that employ thousands, if not millions, over the years in the aggregate. So someone who actually knows how to run things, and since most of my audience understands that the United States of America, I'm doing it with my hands right here, I'm making it like a little heart shape, but let's not forget, I have to do it reverse. Let's not forget the little, penis that is Florida, the penis of the United States, right? So the United States and the little penis that is Florida. I think most people want this. And this is what I want as well. I want to do work. I want to be treated fairly by the law. I want the opportunity to succeed. But most importantly, I want a good economy. The President of the United States has delivered all of that in spades. You fucking stupid Democrats. What are you doing, Warren? This president is so bad. I will defeat him. So you're going to defeat Elizabeth. So Lizzie, Pocahontas, Pocahontas, Leslie Warren. You're going to defeat the person mostly responsible for a booming economy. So that's your platform. Okay, I don't think that's your platform. I think your platform is Orange Man Bad. Orange Man Bad. You don't like Trump, you vote for me. You don't like Trump, you vote for me. You don't like Trump, you vote for me. Like a hecking call of the fucking, raven at the end of a funeral or something. And plus her look, she looks like shit. She looks like every fucking substitute teacher that you hated because she was like, no, I'm not just a substitute teacher. I am your actual teacher for the day. So you, JB, who questioned me because I actually did this growing up, I was like a nerd. I was a total nerd growing up. I was always into the teacher, not into them like sexually, but like I was always into the teachers. I was like, yeah, let's do the best. Only first, oh, by the way, see those 2 trophies back there? I'm not bragging. See those 2 trophies? Only person in the history of my small town to win first place in the science fair 2 years in a row. And I grew up dead poor broke. So it wasn't like political influence. I beat out the people that were supposed to win. I was making tornadoes and bottles with smoke and apparatuses. When they were doing like, oh, this is what happens to a marshmallow when you hold a lighter to it. I mean, it was that bad. It's just like, fuck. Ben Cult 45 says Sleepy Joe is the deep state pick. You think so? Ben Cult Liar Watha. Pet Indian Pocahontas. Oh, Pretendian. Now I get it. Pretendian. Did you invent that? I should make that well, I mean, I'm not going to have to do it now because she's fucking out as of tonight. Oh, I love that. Pretendian. Oh, Pretendian. I'm sure it's how it's pronounced. Oh my God. I wish I had that 2 weeks ago. Oh my God. But actually, I wish I didn't because I want Elizabeth Warren to be the Democrat nominee. I want her to be the Democrat nominee because that guarantees a win. Same thing with Joe Biden. Who out of these fucking characters can actually edge out a win? And you know what's sad? Because JB Rants has zero political affiliation. I'm a Trump supporter. Does not mean I'm a Republican. Okay? Tulsi Gabbard is getting so unbelievably fucked over, and no one's talking about it. And it's really, really sad. Tulsi Gabbard, I think, in 2024 will be a good first female president. Not great, but good. I think she'll be a good president. I can see in her eyes and her actions and in her platform, except for guns. Tulsi Gabbard sucks on guns, but all the politicians suck on guns because they have the Illuminati, that cloud structure, that thunder cloud over them, raining down the constant mist of take the guns, take the guns, take the guns, take the guns, because that's how the New World Order is going to take over. Once they eliminate the ability of individual households to protect themselves with lethal force, yes, it's violent. I'm not a violent person. I don't even own a gun. I shouldn't say that on the internet. I should say I have 120 guns, but I do not. And that's okay because we have a good police department. I don't think anyone's going to come fuck with me directly. And if they do, you're going to get these little white guy fists first before you get any, you're not going to win against me. You ever argue with a pit bull? They're not the biggest dogs in the world, but a pit bull will rip your fucking throat out. I am the nicest person you've ever met. JB Rants in my personal life. I'm like the nicest person you've ever met. Probably a little quirky, probably a little, oh, why would he say that? Oh, why did his eyes dart that way? I don't know. It's called Asperger's or high-functioning autism, whatever it is. But he talks good and we like him and he wears a nice suit and is, he's got everything, blah, 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 blah. Why is he a Republican? I'm not a Republican. But these Democrats are all fucking socialists. What's the first thing historically that happens when a socialist government takes over? The government is a mass genocide of their own people who were dissidents. If you don't understand that, you should not be watching JB Rants. Go watch Dancing with the Stars, okay? This is not your place. And I am telling you, as the host of this show, you're not welcome. You are too stupid because you don't care about who runs things. Local elections are almost as important as a presidential election. Most individuals do not understand that. And what may even supersede both of those metrics is Supreme Court justices and circuit court judges being appointed by a president. Look, I just pulled a total blackie there. I just said, look, just like he said it. I don't know why that happened. That kind of slipped out like a fart in church or something. But look, I have to say that. If the government of the United States of America goes full left, you're not only going to see, well, I'll just tell you this. You're going to see forced abortions. Does anyone in the chat know what governmentally enforced abortions are? Press 1. Please press 1. And if you're wrong, I'll correct you. But my audience is smart, so you're going to be right. Hey, Kiwi Lover, I just saw you there. Ben Cult 45 knows what forced abortions are. Isn't it so much fun to hang out at the JB Rants Live? Indiana Jones says exactly what it sounds like. Kiwi Lover is on the pets rag and says Chihuahuas are big dogs in a little dog suit. I agree. John Charles says China. The question, Kiwi Lover, was, do you know what the actual definition of government-forced abortion is and does? I'm losing patience, so since my face is on the camera, I'll just say this. It means if you become pregnant, and obviously I'm talking to not the men here, If you become pregnant with a child and you're happy about it or whatever, I hope you're happy about it, as you should be, because that's more people. Because the globalists want less people. They want to reduce the world population because human beings are cancer. Ben Cult 45 is a cancer on the earth. Kiwi Lover is a cancer on the earth. John Charles and Indiana Jones are cancer on the earth. They're cancer. We are a disease of the planet because these fucking psychopaths worship the earth. They don't worship their family members. You know what I mean? However, we were created on earth by Almighty God. So who could possibly fucking be? And I'm sorry to swear so much. I just get mad. And I swear a lot. So Lord, please forgive me for that. And this is not a religious channel. I don't believe I'm a Christian. I know that Jesus Christ is the Son of God and came here to save mankind. Straight up. However, when I call out some of these individuals, they're not Christians. They're not Christians. And there are so many fake Christians. Austin. Who in the chat likes Joel Austin? Press 1 for yes. Press 2 for hell no. Send me millions of dollars and I will be your voice for God because you're in my audience. Who are these people that are so stupid? So stupid. So stupid. Like what is this fucking thing? You know, I almost want to play some Joel Osteen. I don't know if I'm going to do it because I do not know if I can stomach it. Before I attempt to do that, let's go to Gateway Pundit because now we have a sizable audience and that's a good thing. Everyone says too. Kiwi Lover says they are Satanists, the Dems. Yeah, they're beyond. They're worse. From my research, I can't say on my show what I've researched that they allegedly do. I can't say it. So let's just say that. What did the President of the United States do? He made a bunch of money. He looks weird with his orange skin and his awesome hair. Everyone thinks it's weird. I think it's fucking awesome. Best president in my lifetime. Best president ever. All right, let's go here. We're going to do some Gateway Pundit. Little puppies. We're going to do some Gateway Pundit. Quote, Donna Brazil. Remember her? Donna Brazil. First of all, I want to talk to my Republicans. Stay the hell out of our race. Stay the hell out of our race. I get sick and tired of Republicans telling me and my colleagues about our process. And for people to use Russian talking points to... So she's going Russia again. Russian talking points to sow division among Americans. This is stupid. So, Rana, go to hell. This is not JB. Okay. Sounds good. All right, so next, what I'd like to cover... Oh, God. I can't do this one. I can't do this one. You know why? Because I'll lose my mind. I can't do this story. Did I just see Empty Promises creepy? Yeah, what up, Empty Promises? Shout out to Empty Promises. Kiwi Lover says, go to hell, Donna Brazil. Yeah, no shit. Hollywood idiot Barbra Streisand. Who's heard? I'm 35. Who's heard the name Barbra Streisand except for politics? Why do they bring these? Here's how it. See, when I get these stories, this is where the the high functioning autism Asperger's kicks in. Asperger's syndrome, Asperger's syndrome, Asperger's syndrome. Yes, we are smart. Yes, we are articulate. Yes, we are relatively good looking as long as we don't fall so deep into the relative psychosis that we stop showering for a month. Yes, we are, we actually have like combs for our eyebrows and shit. Yes, we're well put together. We're not freaks. We're not retards. We're not any of that. Hollywood idiot Barbra Streisand publishes nonsensical column trashing President Trump, ... and it's just as stupid as you'd suspect. Well, why don't we go and fucking read this thing on JB Rant's live show and the chat can comment on it, huh? Why not? Okay. So here's what the irrelevant former 25, 30 years ago female musician with a nose the size of the Giza Plaza said about politics. Why are we listening to these people about politics? We need to be listening to people like Gramps and Joan Preble and JB Rants. Alec has given up politics, so I won't fucking say him, although I wish he'd get back in because he has the gift of the gab. Hollywood idiot Barbra Streisand published a ridiculous article in Variety. Oh, Variety, you mean the Illuminati Hub magazine, Variety, where boys are girls and girls are boys, Variety magazine? Is that the one? Where boys and girls are boys, Variety? Huh? Huh? About to be bought up by Amazon, I'm sure. Huh? Huh? You? Just curious. The far left idiot even pushed the Russia collusion scam. They're still doing Russia. I love these people. They're gonna do so well in the. I won't say that. All right, so it's just a big opinion here. Maybe I should just read this crap. Yes, Mr. Trump, let's make America great. Who is this by? Who the? I just started this. Oh, Barbra Streisand. So this is the bastion of American politics. You know, banana nose Streisand, fucking Italian sausage face Barbra Streisand, who looks like she's walking around like a tumbleweed with fucking boobs on it. And just like, I'm relevant. Yeah, I was awesome like 30 years ago. No, you're never awesome. Quote, yes, Mr. Trump, let's make America great again. But first, get one thing straight. America was great before you were elected. By the way, this is by a banana-nosed, irrelevant, apparently left, socialist, communist piece of shit musician whose career peaked before I was born. And I have to listen to her political opinion to tell me that I'm bad for formulating my own opinion on a presidential candidate. Barbra Streisand. Barbara. The first one is for Barbara, and the second one is for Streisand. The first one's for Barbara. I just gotta blow this up real quick. All right, so that's for Barbara, and this one's for Streisand. Oh, that one was easier. Fuck you. Every morning I wake up, holding my breath, while I turn on my phone to see the latest news. I think to myself, quote, "It can't be worse than yesterday," unquote. But when the news loads, I think, quote, "Oh, yes, it's worse. Now he's fired the director of national intelligence in an effort to suppress the truth about Russia interfering in our elections." Again, he's purging the government of anyone with any expertise who doesn't bow down before him. You know what I say to that? I haven't even finished the article. You know what I say to that? And by the way, those are very loaded opinions and distorted with complete disdain. Complete disdain for the person who was elected. You know what I say to that? I go, good. Let him keep doing it, and you can vote him out. In 2020, you can vote him out. You fucking cow-faced weirdo. Ugh. Ugh. God, who am I listening to? Kathy Griffin or something? I just want to like throw up in my hand and just be like, yeah, here's your Democrat 2020. Here's my puke. Take it. Take it. Nominate it. Laminate it and nominate it and just write on the laminate. Never mind. Never mind. No wonder doctors report that more people than ever are anxious and depressed. Well, yeah, that's because of all the fucking 5G and all the vaccines, and you got insects that are, some of them are robots. Now we're going to go full JB. Now we're going to go full JB. Now we're going to go full. Now we are literally going to go. We are literally going to go full JB. They don't talk about the weaponized insects that fly around in their little tiny robots, nanotech, that are paid for by tax dollars of unsuspecting and certainly unconsenting victims of their very assault upon us, which is no more a war assault with little tiny pricks that kill you in a month than it is bombs being dropped over your houses. These are the New World Order. These are the New World Order. These are the New World Order. They will knock down 3 buildings with 2 planes and tell you that 2 planes knocked down 3 buildings. And they'll put a hole in the Pentagon that's 1/4 the size of the plane that they said hit it. And they'll also bring up a bunch of folks in a little situation called Sandy Hook, where they say 26 children died, but yet there are no FBI death records of any of them, which I have researched and have found to be true. All the death records are sealed. Death records are supposed to be public. I don't care if, unfortunately, a baby dies or if it's someone who's 98 years old, Death records are published. Death records are published. Death records have to be published. For the first time in history, the death records of Sandy Hook were sealed and locked down by the FBI. Why? Is it because it was a movie? These fucking people are... I give them a lot of credit. They're fucking tenacious. By the way, why has Mitch McConnell blocked 10 election security bills? That I don't know. I don't think he should do that. Let them all in. Who cares? We're going to win in a fucking landslide anyway, so it doesn't matter, I'm going to come to the chat in about 2 minutes. Assuming this article isn't Encyclopedia Britannica, by the way, why has Mitch McConnell blocked 10 election security bills? Question mark. No wonder doctors support that more people than ever are anxious and depressed. Since 2016, we've been dragged down into the mud of Trump's swamp. Wrong. Completely fucking wrong. They crashed the economy deliberately in 2008. The international bankers that Barack Obama were, who I voted for in 2008. I was the biggest Barack Obama supporter. I mean, I'm sure there were millions of others, but I was one of the biggest Barack Obama supporters in 2008. I did not have an internet personality. I went door to door in Philadelphia. I traveled and stayed with one of my ex-girlfriends because I go, you know what? This weekend, it sucks for work, but I'd love to come on a Friday and leave on a Sunday. And that's weird. Did I just kill my show?